Hello children, welcome to the online classes. Just before going to the third lesson, I'll introduce you two characters, Bojo and Paheli. Bojo and Paheli are brother and sister. They participated in a sports event at school and they got prize money. With that money, they wanted to buy a gift to their parents. So they went to a cloth shop. There they saw many different types of clothes. What to buy, they got it out. Then they asked the shopkeeper what is good. Then the shopkeeper said some clothes are made of cotton fiber, some of woolen, some of synthetic fibers. So you had better buy cotton or woolen because they are natural fibers and they are good for health. Then they bought a cotton saree for their mom and a woolen shawl for their dad. Yes? So they went home and gifted. Their parents felt so happy. Children, at our home also, if we observe the wardrobe means the cupboard where we put our clothes, there are different types of clothes, maybe cotton, woolen or synthetic. How these clothes are made? The shopkeeper introduced a word fiber. How this fiber became a fabric means a cloth, fabric means cloth. Let us see the journey of fiber to fabric. So today our topic is fiber to fabric. Fiber to fabric. There are different types of fibers. Maybe plant fibers or animal fibers or synthetic fibers. What are the plant fibers? Let us see. Plant and animal fibers are natural fibers. Plant fibers are mainly cotton, yes, coconut, jute, flax. These are the four types of plant fibers. Cotton fiber. We get cotton fiber. You might have observed cotton, white in color. Cotton fiber is obtained from the fruits of cotton plant. The fruits of cotton plant are called cotton balls. Cotton balls. B-O-L-L-S, balls, not B-A-L-L-S, B-O. Here the fruits of cotton plant are called cotton balls and the fiber is attached to the seeds. So what to do is we have to separate the fiber from the seeds. This can be done with the hand or nowadays they are using machines. Separating the fiber, the cotton fiber from cotton seeds is called ginning. It is called ginning. After separating that fiber, what they do, they will make it into yarn. First, the fiber is separated from the seeds. It is called ginning. That fiber is made into yarn. Making into yarn is done by charka or takli. I have shared you a video of that charka. You might have understood already. I have sent you. You might have gone through that and you can understand what is charka, how it works. Mahatma Gandhi promoted the usage of charka because those days the British government forced the people to wear synthetic clothes which are imported from their country because they get money. But Mahatma Gandhi opposed that. He opposed the British government because they are doing business, isn't it? That's why he promoted the use of charka and encouraged everyone to use charka and prepare your own clothes. Make your own clothes, he asked the people of India. So, the fiber which is obtained from the cotton seeds, it is made into yarn, thin strands of thread-like structures, thin strands of threads. It is called yarn. Making yarn from the fiber is called spinning. So, fiber is spun into yarn. Fiber is spun, spun. Spinning. Fiber is spun into yarn by using takli or charkha. After making that yarn, the yarn is used to make the fabric. The yarn is woven into fabric. Weaving. That process is called weaving. Yarn is woven into fabric. Yes, fiber to yarn, yarn to fabric. That's the journey of fiber to fabric. First, the cotton fiber is obtained from the fruits of cotton plant called cotton balls. The seeds have this fiber. The fiber is attached to the seeds. That fiber is separated from the seeds using hand or machine. That process is called ginning. And from this fiber, yarn is spun. Yarn is prepared. That process is called spinning. It is done by takli or charkha. And after yarn is obtained, that yarn is woven by using loom. L-O-O-M, loom. Loom means maggam. Maybe hand woven loom or machine. So, on the loom, they weave the cloth. Loom also weaving, I sent you a video. You can go through that. So the yarn is woven into fabric. Finally, cloth. That cotton cloth we buy and we get stitched in different ways. Whatever we want. Maybe Punjabi dress or salwar kameez or a long frock or a skirt, shirt, short, whatever you want. You can get it stitched. Isn't it? The cloth we will buy from the shop and we can get it stitched with giving it to a tailor. So that is the journey of fiber to fabric. Journey of cotton fiber to cotton fabric, cotton cloth. From the cotton balls means the cotton fruits. The fiber is separated from the seeds. That process is called ginning. And that fiber, from that fiber, yarn is spun. That process is called spinning. That spinning is done by using charkha or takli. And that yarn is woven into cloth. Yes, now finally we got cotton cloth. Next fiber is coconut. Coconut fiber, you might have seen coconut. Over that hard shell, fiber is there. That fiber is separated from the coconut fruit and it is used to make coir mattresses, beds. Mattresses means bed. Cotton mattresses or doormats or coir mattresses. Coir mattresses, coir doormats or coir ropes. కొబ్బరి తాళ్ళు ఉంటాయి కదా, that one, coconut ropes or doormats. We use doormats. Those are also made of cotton fiber. Some of the doormats using coconut fiber, and in some mattresses, Kurlon, different companies mattresses are there, beds are there. In those also they use coconut fiber. So these are the uses of coconut fiber. Actually, cotton is grown extensively in northern and southern states of India. In northern India, mostly Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Punjab, the cotton is grown there extensively. Gujarat also cotton is grown. In south, almost all the states, Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, they grow cotton, or farmers grow cotton here. and in north states also like Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. So many handloom industries are there in Maharashtra, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, isn't it? So this is about cotton crop. But what about coconut? Coconut anywhere it can grow, any sort of climate. But cotton, it needs a warm climate and also black soil. Only in black soil we can grow cotton. It's not the case with coconut. Coconut can grow in any sort of soil, any sort of climate. So it can be grown throughout India, coconut. Next one, jute. Jute is grown during rainy season, not in summer, in rainy season. The jute plant, from cotton, the fiber is obtained from the fruit. Coconut, fiber is obtained from the fruit. But jute, the fiber is obtained from the stem. The stems of the jute, they give us fiber. Jute fiber is used in making gunny bags. Goni sanchulu chusaru kada? So they are made of jute fiber. Jute fiber is obtained from the stems of jute plant. Yes, jute is grown in the rainy season. Next one, flax. Flax, it is grown in western countries. In our country we cannot grow flax. That crop is not there for us because our environmental condition does not allow the crop to grow healthy. That is why this flax, it is grown in western countries where the climate is very cool. And this flax also gives a fiber called linen. The flax fiber is called linen. This flax also stem. The stem gives fiber. That fiber is called linen. So these are the different plant fibers: cotton, coconut, jute and flax. Cotton fruits give us cotton fiber. That cotton fiber is made into yarn. The yarn is woven into cloth. Separating cotton fiber from the cotton seeds is called ginning. That cotton fiber making into yarn is called spinning. And from the cotton yarn making the cloth or fabric is called weaving. Spinning is done by takli or charka and weaving is done by looms. Next one, coconut fiber is obtained from the fruit. It is used in different industries: coir, mattresses industry, doormats, ropes, so on and so forth. And next one is jute. Jute fiber is it is not used for clothes. Coconut fiber is not used in making clothes. Only cotton and linen, flax fiber, these two are used to make clothes. But those two are used for separate purpose because those fibers are not smooth. They are coarse, they are rough. That is why they are used for separate for some other purpose. Jute, especially gunny bags, ropes. పురికోస చూసుంటారు కదా, ఒకవేళ చూడకపోతే మమ్మీని అడగండి. షాప్లో కూడా మనకి ప్యాకింగ్ చేయడానికి పేపర్స్లో ప్యాక్ చేసిన తర్వాత దాంతో పురికోస యూజ్ చేసి కడుతూ ఉంటారు. ఒకసారి మమ్మీని అడిగి చూడండి. సో దీస్ ఆల్ ఆర్ మేడ్ ఆఫ్ jute fiber. Jute fiber is obtained from the stems of jute plant. And next one is flax. Flax is not grown in our country. It is grown in western countries. That fiber is also costly. It is linen and it is good for health because it is a natural fiber, and this is obtained from the stems of the flax plant. That is about linen fiber. These are the 4 plant fibers which are natural fibers, and artificial fibers or synthetic, 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 synthetic fibers or artificial fibers. Synthetic fibers anna artificial fibers anna okate. Synthetic fibers or artificial fibers, they are made of chemicals. For example, rayon, nylon, terling, etc. Polyester, rayon, nylon, terling, polyester, etc. So these are the artificial fibers. Than artificial fibers, natural fibers are very good for our health. Cotton clothes we wear it during summer because they keep our body cool, isn't it? Woolen clothes we wear in winter. About woolen we will learn, you will learn in 7th class, because only plant fibers are given this year. In 7th class they gave about animal fibers, how are they obtained, and how the cloth is, how the fabric is made out of the animal fibers. So this is enough for this year. Hope you understood, children. Read the lesson from the textbook. Yes, the notes will follow, and we will give you a link from 7th. Actually sir said from 7th start online classes, because video you are, whether you are watching or not, we are getting a doubt. So live class means we will give you a link. If you click on the link, you can join that class, and you will be visible to me and I will be visible to you, and the class will go on. If at all, if you have any doubt, or then and there itself you can rectify. That is the purpose of that class. Google Meet, you have to download that Google Meet. Ask your father or mom to download that Google Meet, and by downloading that you can join the by clicking on the link. Understood, children? Ask your parents to download Google Meet. After that is downloaded only, you can join the live class. Understood? Hope you understood. Or you ask your parents if at all, if you have any doubt, or ping me up on WhatsApp. Have a nice day.